to the channel. I hope you're having a great day.
Weekend.
I hope you're ready for the garage build. I think this is about video number 7, maybe 6, I'm not sure. And we are about to use, I would like to say, some experimental concrete cladding. But the reality is it's probably been around a long time, but I've never heard of it. So to me it feels experimental. Basically, I wanted my building to be like fireproof. So forever it's just going to be faultless. There's going to be no drama on flames coming through each way, so on. And basically I've gone for a composite cladding, which is A1 or 2 fire rated. I think it might be A2. Also, you don't have to treat it and you get a 15-year guarantee, which is crazy. It's like a composite concrete cladding. Before we get into the cladding, I'm on the way to hire some pretty cool tools that I've never used before. For you extreme DIYers, get excited, it's going to be pretty cool. I wanted to say before we go any further, you will notice I'm wearing all red, full red mode. You get a free snapback cap with every single OWNA order right now. Link is in the description. I really appreciate all the support on OWNA. It's been so sick. Every day's a dream. I'm smashing the orders every day. I'm building a garage. Thanks for the support. It means a lot. Make sure you go and check that out. Free snapback cap. You can actually pick your cap as well. You just add it to your basket and it'll be deducted to 0, whichever one that you like. So I am on the way to hire a Pasload first fix nail gun. That's what has to be used for my concrete composite cladding. So I'm a little bit nervous because I've never used one before. I don't know how quick I'm going to pick it up, how hard it's going to be. So I'm going to hire it for a week, which is quite excessive. But if I get good with it, I'm going to do my roof boards with it as well. So Pasload IS or IN 350 plus. And I'm going to use a 50mm nail with a 3mm diameter width on this nail, ring cut nails, and what else as well as that, and a 6/7mm head. So should be all gravy. Stay tuned, I'll show you what I hire in a minute, and yeah, we're out for a drive in the R. Pretty sick, living the dream. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Get involved, I'll see you down there. Hello, winter days. I've been called out for not having a cup of tea through this whole build, so I'm making a bit of a statement today. My brew is there, it's pretty much drank, and I've got my Pasload on hire. I've got an IM 350 plus lithium. Tell you what, let's get it out. Okay, so I've got this for a week. 1 full week, the gas is already in it. I've never used a Pasload in my life. It's got no nails in right now. So I'm going to reload. I've never done this before in my life. I think you do that. And then that. And now, I see. I didn't have the battery in right. The head's trying to go in first. Wait there. Okay, flipped it round. This should be a bit more. One job it had. That is insane. Today I'm putting some fibre cement concrete cladding around the outside. It's going to be sick. It's fire rated. It's going to be mega. As you can see, I've put my timber frame in up there. I've put like a bit of a visqueen underneath it to stop any damp from transferring up. Basically, I put a story up the other day explaining I had to come back out and do a full day on these beams after they were done. Basically, these posts, even though they're treated, they get rained on all day, and I didn't put a damp proof screen up the back side of the post and along the top. So I had to come out, undo it all, slide it down the back, staple it, and do the same thing over there, but it is done. At the moment, kind of looks sort of ghetto, but these are my battens for the front. I've been out here a couple of hours. This is pretty cool. This is like for bugs, So you put this on the bottom of your wall here, up to the battens. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to fit it right now with the PAS load. Okay, so I'm using the PAS load for the first time. Basically, you put this like that. Woo, it's loud. Like so. I'm not that good with the PAS load. So loud. I should get eardrum things. I'm not into this at all. I'll get used to it. Jeez. Alright, I've just learned how to use it. Push it in and then trigger it. So as you can see there, I've got this thing. This stops like bugs and stuff going up here. Once the cladding's on, it'll hold it nice and tight. And as you can see, kind of finishes it off a little bit, but more than anything, just stops bugs, stuff like that. Wasps' nests are a nightmare. Crazy wasp nests. You can't get rid of them unless you pay someone to come and get rid of them, basically. They're a headache. So I just want to prevent that from happening in the garage, basically. Hey, so as you can see, all the way along, I've got my little bug stopper. And basically my cladding will come down a bit further, like here, hanging off the front, down to about here. But basically, the rubber goes over the cladding. So basically the water should run straight past my beams now anyway. Should run straight to the floor. That's just surface rain. I had quite a lot of comments about putting a drop on my roof. I actually did me drop through my frame. So I put a 250mm drop on the whole building, which is like 10-inch drop from front to back. I did that by making my front timber higher and my back timber smaller, and then individually measuring all the separate uprights. So there is actually a 10-inch drop on this, which should be enough. And even if it didn't get rid of the water as much as I wanted it to, it's a one sheet of rubber roof anyway, which have like a 20-year life expectancy. I've actually heard they have a 50-year life expectancy, but I think a guarantee for 20 years. So 20-year guarantee. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. So I'm not that concerned about the water as long as I get it nice and wrapped, get it sealed. It should run off into my gutter, into my drain. Happy days. I realised before I didn't have glasses on when I was using the PAS load, which is pretty stupid. So I've got these on now while I'm using the PAS load. My glasses. By the way, this is not a waiver. If you've got OWNA sunnies, they won't protect your eyes using the PAS load. I'm just using them because, you know, representing and all that. Okay, so I'm currently measuring all these blue battens. These are roofing battens in treated material, and they're going to go every 400 or so. Basically, we're going to have them evenly spaced all the way throughout the wall. This is going to hold our first wall of cladding on. I'm going to measure from the ground. I've actually got a little gap, as you can see there. There's a little gap underneath me OSB board. We're going to start the batten on that gap at the bottom. So it's pretty easy to measure my height. You just hook the tape in and obviously go to the top, find out what my battens are. I'll probably tune back in a minute when all the battens are on this wall, so I can just focus, get it right. Maybe we'll then try and PAS load the concrete cladding on the first wall. Stay tuned. So, got glasses on my head, I've got headphones in. OSB board, perma-vent, roof battens, galvanised, treated, whatever you want to call it. I've used the PAS load and I've put my first cement concrete cladding. I've got a bug membrane underneath here, so mesh so no animals can get in. My first piece of cladding sits lower than my slab, meaning water should come off it. This is just rainfall on the side. It won't be like actual roof rainwater because that'll go to the back. But as you can see, it's sitting pretty sick. So I'm going to drop a time lapse using the PAS load. I'm going to rack these right up dead eye. Let's see how it looks. I'm really happy with the colour of this as well. It's called Slate Grey. The brand name of this is James Hardy. I've had quite a lot of messages wondering what it is. It's called James Hardy. It's pretty pricey, but you don't have to treat it. It's kind of self-maintenance beast. So yeah, let's go. We're going to clad the side of it. Hope you're enjoying it, and yeah, I'm quite nervous about using the PAS load on it because you would think a nail gun would destroy it. But they request that you use nails to do it, so let's go. It is day 2. We've finished this. We've done this one as well. I decided in the end just to keep the trim running on an angle over the top of the top board. Then when my rubber roof comes down the side, I can tack into that top board with a little piece of trim and then Stanley knife it off underneath. So it's going to work. It's good. It's going to be nice and neat. Probably we'll have like a little, might go black or dark grey feature strip along the top, but pretty happy with that. That's all the way across. Couple of little bits I've got to do along here. Mastic this to seal this watertight down the centre. Seen a few messages about staggering the cladding. I'm not really into that. I'd rather just straight strips. I think it gives you a bit more water protection. And then if you just focus on one joint as a water problem there, it seems a bit more straightforward to me, but who knows? So we're on to the back. Come and check it out. We're on to the back. I've done all my battens. I've actually pas loaded them on this time, so I've nail gunned these in. I've put my bug strip at the bottom and my first piece of concrete composite cladding in. So all I've got to do now, that's sitting lower than the base at the back, so the water should just go straight off. No drama, no issues. So what I've got to do now, I've got to bring loads of boards in and smash this up all the way from bottom to top. It's a bit of a headache here actually, because we've kind of got to go, because the composite cladding's quite flexible. You have to kind of stand like 30% in from both sides, and you have to like swing it round the hot tub. It's kind of annoying, but it is a first world problem to be swinging concrete cladding annoyingly round your hot tub, so I'll take it. The pas load's a beast, the 350 plus, well into it. We are going to smash on. I'm going to come back in a minute when I've got this done from bottom to top. I'm thinking here, if I've got spare cladding at the end, I could join it in to the end, or I may even just put a nice big chunky strip of wood there, what then sits out a little bit here as well to push the back of this cladding into or something. So if you'd imagine a piece of wood sat like that, covering the end and button up to that, as you can see, that's kind of what we've got going on here. Cladding goes lower than the side of the slab. It's good. It's good. It's happening. We're nearly there. I'll be back in a minute when this is done. So it is day number 100. That's what it feels like. We've got... Actually, I'll show you at the back. Okay, so we've got 2/3 of the back done to there. We've got to make some cuts at the other end of that. So we're kind of doing pretty well today. We've already done the battens on the far side of the building. So today I'm going to get the other side of the building done and all the corner sections and cuts done. The idea is today to get the cladding completely and utterly finished, leaving just the roof boards and the roof rubber and trims and gutters. And then basically we are pretty much weather tight other than the shutter door. So we've done very well. It's been a very, very long journey and we're still a little bit away, so we're going to get to work today. I'll tune back in and let you know that I finish all the cladding today on the outside. Other than the front, the whole cladding is done, the trims are done, the corners are done. It's very late. The roof goes on tomorrow, the boards and the rubber roof. The conditions are crazy. It's been raining for about 3 days. We've done the whole thing, pretty much done the whole thing in the rain, concrete, cement, cladding. Installation, I would say it was better than I thought it was going to be. Pas load, better than I thought it was going to be. I would say it was a solid 8.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I would say the job was a lot bigger than we thought it was going to be. We've been at it for 3 days, cladding the outside of it, getting it all sorted, but it's fully done. I'm pretty happy with that. And next, basically, I'm going to do the roof, leave me rubber flapping down, and then finish the front up nice. So all my cladding just runs to the front end, fully sealed all the way around to this end here, which is sealed, ready for me fence. Fence panel can go back in there when the roof goes on tomorrow. So it's going to be a good one. Sick. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Another garage build update. Stay tuned. Hopefully the roof will be on by the middle of this week. Then we'll be weatherproof, waiting for the shutter door. Nearly there. Any tips, suggestions, ideas, drop a comment below this video. And don't forget, you get a free snapback cap with every single owner order. Just add the one that you want to your basket and it'll be deducted to 0. Thanks for the support. See you in the next video. Peace out.